Once upon a quiet, unremarkable town, lived a young woman named Sara. At 28, she was the definition of average, stuck in a cycle of grinding through a 9-to-5 job that paid the bills but never fulfilled her. She did watch her bank account grow at a frustratingly slow pace, feeling deep anxiety that she was falling behind in life. That all changed after a single, unexpected conversation with a successful entrepreneur who revealed 7 powerful secrets that completely rewired her relationship with money, setting her on a path to financial independence. Today, we are going to break down exactly how Sara discovered the true art of making money work for her, and how you can apply the exact same principles to your own life. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What time of day are you watching this? And where are you from? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you find this story valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Sara was a talented graphic designer working for a marketing firm. She was good at her job, but the corporate world was draining her spirit. Every day felt the same: wake up, work, come home exhausted, and repeat. For nearly 6 years, she had been diligently saving a small portion of her paycheck, but each felt pointless. The numbers in her savings account were growing at a snail's pace. She had a dream of starting her own design studio, of having control over her team, but the financial reality seemed impossible. She felt trapped in a system where she was trading her team for money, and she was running out of team. The more she worked, the more she realized she wasn't getting ahead. She was just getting tired. One weekend, feeling completely defeated, she decided to visit her aunt who lived in a neighboring town. Her aunt had always been a source of inspiration and was known for her business savvy, having built a modest portfolio of rental properties and online businesses. Walking through the town market with her aunt, Sara poured her heart out. She explained her frustrations, her feelings of being stuck, and her desire for a way out. Her aunt listened patiently, then smiled knowingly. "Sara," she said, "you have skills that are more valuable than you realize, but you are working for your money. It's time you learned to let your money work for you." They sat at a small cafe, and her aunt laid out a simple, yet profound, blueprint for financial freedom. She shared 7 steps that would transform Sara's financial future. The first step, her aunt began, is to embrace the discipline of saving with intention. You don't need a massive lump sum to start. You just need to be consistent. Make a commitment to save a specific percentage of your income, no matter how small, and treat it like a non-negotiable expense. This is the seed money for your future empire. Do not even think about taking out a loan to fund an investment. That is a risky game for beginners. It is far safer to build your capital from the ground up, brick by brick, using the money you only save. Do you understand this principle? Sara nodded, a spark of clarity in her eyes. Yes, it makes complete sense. But once I have this money, what do I do with it? Her aunt laughed softly at her eagerness. That brings us to the second step. Resist the siren call of lifestyle inflation. When you start making a little money, the world will tempt you with shiny new cars, expensive gadgets, and lavish vacations. These things are not assets, they are liabilities. They lose value the moment you buy them, mean they drain your wallet with maintenance costs. Do not confuse being rich with looking rich. Instead of buying things that depreciate, use that money to buy assets that appreciate or generate cash flow. A wave of relief washed over Sarah. She had been eyeing a brand new laptop in a luxury handbag. She realized that these purchases, while nice, were exactly the kind of traps her aunt was warning her about. You are completely right, she said. If I keep spending everything I own on things that lose value, I will be running on a hamster wheel forever. Exactly, her aunt replied, her eyes gleaming with pride. Now, let us get to the heart of each. Step 3. Identify your asset. The most exciting part. Finding your passive income opportunity. Look around you. Look at your skills, your hobbies, your resources. There are countless ways to create income streams. Your aunt pointed to a few storefronts in the market. See that small booth selling handmade soaps? The owner started with just a few ingredients and a passion. The woman next door started offering virtual assistant services only using just her laptop. The key is to identify something you can offer that people need or want. This is where your unique talents come into play. Sarah was stunned. Her eyes darted around the market, seeing opportunities everywhere. She had a design skill set that was highly sought after. She could offer freelance design services, create online courses, or start a digital product business. She felt like she was looking at the world through a new lens, noticing for the first time the abundance of potential all around her. I never realized the world was so full of opportunities, she whispered. Her aunt smiled and continued walking. That is because you were only looking at your job. Sarah, the goal is to expand your vision and see that the path to wealth is paved with opportunities that add up into you, no matter how small the start. They returned to their table, and leaned in for the fourth step. Once you see an opportunity, you must act. Do not let analysis paralysis hold you back. Start small, use a portion of your savings till test the waters. The real education comes from the experience of doing, not from endless planning. You will learn more in a month of trying than you will in a year of thinking. You remember, the financial risk is much lower when you start small. This allows you to make mistakes without catastrophic consequences. Sarah felt a surge of motivation. I can do this, she thought. I can start a small freelance side hustle with the skills I already have and the computer I already own. Her aunt saw the determination in her eyes and continued with growing intensity. Now, for the 50th step, once you see a little success and start making a profit, do not pocket it all immediately. Instead, reinvest. Take a portion of your earnings and use it to grow your business. If you have a freelance service, invest in better software or marketing. If you have a product business, reinvest or create more inventory. This compounding effect is how small operations snowball into significant income streams. The goal is to scale up gradually and systematically. Sarah felt like she was on fire, her mind already strategizing how she could grow her design business from a side hustle into a full agency. She looked at her aunt with boundless curiosity. "E what comes after that?" she asked, eager for the final pieces of the puzzle. Her aunt paused, taking a sip of her coffee before delivering the sixth step. Diversify. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Once your first income stream is stable, start looking for a second and a third. This is a crucial safety net, because it protects you if one income stream dries up. It also maximizes your earning potential. And as a reward for your hard work, it is absolutely okay to spend a little of your profits on something you enjoy. But moderation is key. A good rule of thumb is to limit your spending to no more than 50% of your profits. The rest goes back into building your future. Sarah felt a deep sense of relief. It was important to feel the rewards of her efforts, but not at the expense of her future growth. Her aunt placed her hand on Sarah's. And now, for the most important step, the seventh and final piece. Be patient, stay consistent and never stop learning. Building true wealth does not happen overnight. It is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be months where it feels like nothing is happening. Do not get discouraged. The people who succeed are the ones who keep showing up, keep adapting, and keep educating themselves even when the results are slow. The moment these final words left her aunt's mouth, Sarah felt a profound shift. This was more than just advice. It was a blueprint. It was her escape plan. As the sun began to set, Sarah bid her aunt goodbye, her heart pounding with a fire that had been dormant for years. She walked back to her apartment, not as a tired employee, but as a budding entrepreneur. For the first time, she had a clear, actionable plan. She would start by saving more aggressively, cutting out unnecessary expenses. She would resist the urge to buy things that would just depreciate. She would focus on finding opportunities with her unique skills. 2 months later, Sarah had started her freelance design business. Her initial profits were modest, but they were hers. They were income earned while she slept, proof that her money was starting to work for her. Six months later, she had expanded her client base and began teaching a small online course on graphic design. 1 year later, she had quit her 9 to 5 job, not because she had made a fortune, but because her passive income streams had covered her basic living expenses. She was free. 5 years later, Sarah visited her aunt again. This time, she brought a gift, a simple, thoughtful one that reflected her gratitude. Her aunt smiled warmly. "Thank you for changing my life," Sarah said. Those 7 steps were everything I needed. Her aunt shook her head gently. "You didn't need to change your life, Sarah. You just finally believed you could. I just gave you the map. You were brave enough to walk the path." The story of Sarah is not a fantasy. It is a testament to a powerful universal truth. True financial freedom is not about your salary, but your strategy. It is about leveraging what you have to build what you want. It is about being intentional with your money, so you don't have to be a slave to it forever. The 7 steps are timeless and accessible to anyone. 1. Save with intention, free of unnecessary debt. 2. Resist lifestyle inflation in the trap of depreciating assets. 3. Find and identify your own unique income opportunity. 4. Act now. Start small to minimize your risk. 5. Reinvest your profits to scale up your operation. Six. Diversify your income streams for security. Reward yourself in moderation. And 7. Stay the course with patience, consistency, and an unquenchable thirst for learning. These principles work for anyone, in any entry, in any industry. Whether you have thousands in the bank or are starting with nothing but ambition, the mindset remains the same. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Remember that every financial empire, every successful investor, and every wealthy individual started exactly where you are right now. They just made the choice to begin. What will your decision be? Thank you for listening to this story. If it sparks something inside you, please show your support by giving this video a like. Share this message with a friend, a family member, or a colleague who needs to hear it. And please, leave a comment below. Which of these 7 steps resonates most with you right now? Your story might just inspire someone else. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep building. You remember that your journey to financial freedom is not just a dream. It begins the moment you decide to take that first single, powerful step.